back to Hertha Hero with Hertha Berlin on Football Manager 2020 with me, Foggy Plays. Today we're taking on bottom of the group Standard Liège away from home. As you can see, the Champions League group has been a bit mixed so far. Roma have been dominating the group. We've struggled in our first 3 games, but a win today will keep us away from Fenerbahce, who I think we play on the final game of the group. That should be interesting. As you can see, our form is excellent at the moment, which is fantastic. Morris Allig is injured, which I think that happened in the last episode. Gentile is also out injured, which is not ideal because we're missing centre backs now. But we'll keep going. I don't think there's been any transfers. No, there wouldn't have been any transfers since you were here last, because I think it was just after deadline day. Yeah, no new transfers. But fixture wise, since we were here last in the draw with Fenerbahce, we went and lost to Armin Biefeld. Adair missed a penalty, gave Marcos Antonio his debut, and we lost because of it. Mines, we drew 1-1. We really had this 4-game run here was terrible. We drew 1-1. Vivian Provost played well against me. He is a French player who's not an international, nor is he going to be. I don't like him, so he's not going to play. He's not that good either. Not good enough to play for the French team. But we did rotate a little bit. Didn't work out for us at all. We then went and beat Standard Liège 4-1 at home. Cutrone scored Vinicius Jr., Alexander Michael, and then they scored an own goal. But we were significantly better than them on the day. Then Wolfsburg 2-1 managed to sneak a win. 61st minute penalty from Cutrone, 64th minute goal from Vinicius Jr. We came from behind to win the game. We then went and played 1860 Munich. Cutrone scored and Gracier scored in the 93rd minute. A very difficult game for a team that are struggling in Bundesliga 2. That was disappointing. But then we went and beat Bayern Munich 2-0. Delict and Kayo George finally scores his first goal of the season. Came off the bench and put it in the back of the net. Cutrone had a terrible game. So we brought on Kayo George and I brought Gracier on the left wing. He was fantastic. So today we're taking on Standard Liège. As I said, league-wise, we are second. We're the first and only team to have beaten Bayern Munich this season so far. We are currently 1 point behind them because of the fact we've lost 2 games. They've drawn 1 more than us. So there's a chance that we'll be back top of the league at the end of the next game because we're playing Freiburg. We're sitting in 14th place. Bayern Munich, on the other hand, are playing. Well, we're going to be top after this game regardless because we're the only one in the top 4 that play at the time. They're playing Werder Bremen, who are having a decent season. No, they're 60th. So this is how we're lining up for the game against Standard Liège. As you can see, we have gone for a DM, but the halfback or wingbacks are super attacking. So we have Marcos Antonio, who's getting an opportunity today because he's complaining about not getting enough first team football. So I'm going to give him a chance to see what he does. Horvat and Josip are going to play as our wingbacks because Allig is injured. Alexander Michael is away on holidays, due to return tomorrow. He's wanted by PSG. Fantastic. Delict and Gervedal in central defence with Kasha in front of them. Lvly and Eduardo Luiz as our central midfield with Baramo, Gracier and Kayo George as our front 3. We do have players that are available that aren't going to be playing. Like Adair's form has fallen off a cliff recently. He's been terrible. Vinicius Jr. has been quite good, but he's going to sit this one out, is he? No, we're going to put him on the bench instead of Danny Fonseca. So we're going into this game. Fabian Arp sitting on the bench with Vesink. I think Vesink's on the bench. No, Vesink isn't on the bench. Vesink has been quite good. Arne Meyer has been demoted at the moment. His form has been very hit or miss. He's sitting on the bench today because he wasn't really in the best of form the last 5 or 6 games, I'd say. He's been disappointing. We're going to give Marcos Antonio a chance today to prove that he deserves to be in the first team because Bingham is a fantastic goalkeeper. I don't have any major reason to take him out of the team because he is one of the best goalkeepers in the world. So he can sit this one out and we'll see how he gets on. But Marcus Antonio does want to leave. He's not here that long either, which is the funny thing. So might consider loaning him out in January. We're going to be losing a lot of our players next season anyway, so he might. Depends on how Bingham or what Bingham does in January. Bingham might decide he wants to leave, and then we'll be without a starting goalkeeper, and then Marcus Antonio can just walk straight into the team. But we'll see. We did just miss a sitter of a shot there. Kyle George being the one who got on the end of it. So he's kind of just continuing his inability to score goals. And Gracier heads just wide. We have changed, so we're doing a tiki-taka with just a couple of adjustments. One thing I didn't like was the fact it took us so long to build up that I've changed the tempo to slightly higher, just so the lads kind of, move the football a little bit. We're playing extremely short passing, which against standard Liège does not seem to be working. They've had 2 shots. We've had 17. And Roma and Fenerbahce are drawing. I'm going to be aggressive with them because it's not really been good enough. Matthijs de Ligt has been in good form lately. He's not really showing that today. We are going to go out and keep doing it. Keep doing what you're doing. It's not terrible. It's not great. It's not terrible. Josip is finally getting an opportunity now that Alexander Michael is out at the moment. Going to demand more. It's not really doing an awful lot. Less than ideal. All right, Kyle George, who've been horrendous. We're going to take you off, bring on Catrone, make him complete forward. Because when he plays as a pressing forward by himself, he doesn't really do an awful lot, to be fair. Lvly's not having a great game. The Ligt is struggling. Maybe takes the Lvly off 4. Bring on Fabian Arp. Make him roaming playmaker, and Eduardo Luis can be a Mazzella. Let's see what this does for us. Garvidal with the free kick to Kasha. Arp. Beautiful ball out to Gracier. And he's just boshed it in the back of the net. Why not? Get in. Finally taking the lead. 73rd minute. But we're finally there. Fabian Arp with the beautiful pass. Point perfect. Gracier chests it down. And then boshes it into the back of the net. We're going to ask for a bit of creativity, and then we're going to make a final substitution. I know we're only 1 up, but De Ligt is going to come off for Alpha Junior. Alpha Junior has been in very good form this year when he's played, especially when he's played from the start. But we have scraped a victory, and by the looks of it, Roma won their game. Yeah, Roma won their game as well. So we're almost completely guaranteed to qualify with 2 games to spare. I'm going to say that it was a nice victory. Well done. Gracier, very happy. Kyle George, abysmal. I did consider. Chair's making an awful lot of noise. I did consider trying to keep Kyle George, but I think we're just going to have to get rid of him. He's not good enough. And 2.32 million, not bad. Gracier, man of the match. 19-year-old, still 19, which is insane. Real Madrid are looking at Garvidal. Who's Kyle George wanted by now? Kyle George still wanted by Real Madrid. They weren't there to watch him. Barcelona and Real Madrid want our starting centre back. Horvitz is wanted by Chelsea and Man City. Someone was in for PSG were in for one of our players recently. I don't remember which one it was. Alexander Michael. Yeah, PSG want Alexander Michael. That's not going to happen. So they can just piss off. Esposito update. He is playing quite well for them. 9 appearances, 6 goals on an awful lot of money. Contract? Do you want a new contract? You do not. Okay. Well, I don't think we're going to be keeping Esposito. Unfortunately, I think Esposito is gone. His value is plummeting. So I think we're losing a guy who played 116 games for us and scored 80 goals on a free. I can't believe I made that mistake. I can't believe I made such a boo-boo. But it's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Chair's making an awful lot of noise again because I moved. Sorry. Please forgive me. The French team is going well as well. Which is delightful. We are sitting second in our international division A. We lost to Croatia, but we are playing Croatia in one of the next 2 games, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, no, we've played Croatia twice now. Oh, we drew with them in the last game. Yeah, we played Greece and Poland to see out the group, and I think we should do quite well in that. Greece is the next one, and then we play Poland at the end, and Poland have been absolutely horrendous. And because I've said that, Poland are going to absolutely smash us. So, all of that being said, we're going to be back, obviously, in the next episode for the Roma game, because that's going to be the decider on whether we finish top or second in the group. I'm pretty sure right now it's going to be second. Yeah, because they play Standard Liège, we play Fenerbahce. Yeah, we're gonna struggle to top our group, but that's fine. We'll see how the groups are when we get there. At the end of the 6th game, which won't be too far away from that, we can have a look at the groups and see who we're going to be getting in the next round if we qualify. All we have to do against Roma is draw, and no, because then Fenerbahce plays Standard Liège. So unless Standard Liège can get points off Fenerbahce, we are going to end up going to the final game to guarantee us a place in the knockout round. We're going to do it. We're going to be able to do it. It's fine. So we will be back for the Roma game in the next episode. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Share with all your friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!